All right, watch people, welcome back. It's your boy, King Lux, best of the American watch YouTubers. So check this out. Today I'm going to be giving you just my take on the Timex Marlin, the 40. All right, so I remember when the first Marlin dropped, I was kind of interested because I kind of liked the throwback vibe to it. But I remember it was a little bit small. It was like, it may have been a 38 or something else like that. And it was very expensive also. I was like, man, this is pretty expensive for, you know, a Timex, a 38 millimeter Timex. So I waited, and I'm glad that I did, because when I saw this Burgundy one came out, I was like, yes, this is the one that I was looking for. Plus, they bumped it up to 40. So, you know, for me, 40 is like the sweet spot for me. You know, 39 I could probably do in like a dress watch, but I think the 40 millimeter size of this guy gives you like a perfect size to, I think you could do a lot more with it at 40. Also, burgundy is like one of my favorite colors. I remember when I was 26, I had a burgundy Lexus, a LS 400. Man, if I could find a picture of that, I'll try to pop it up there. But yeah, man, I just always liked burgundy. So, you know, it was the right size, the right color. It all came together. So I actually got this watch from France. This is probably in maybe like March or April of 2020. And I remember that COVID was like, you know, just pounding France at that time. And I saw a seller over there that had this for sale, and I kind of wanted to help them out. So I got it, you know, it showed up within like a week, and I opened it up. And I remember when I first opened the watch up, I was immediately impressed by the packaging, because I kind of wasn't expecting, you know, decent packaging for a Timex. But also, when I opened it up and I looked at the watch strap, I was like, bam. So check this out. If you know anything about Red Wing shoes, you'll know that they're based out of Red Wing, Minnesota. It's like a world famous American brand. They make these mock boots that are like $300, but they'll last you forever. And they're like an oxblood color. So this strap is not really brown, it's oxblood. It's very much like the color of those boots. So again, when I opened the box and I saw, you know, SB Foot Tanning Company, Red Wing, Minnesota, I was like, bam, okay, thank you. Because see, that's a nice little detail that tells me that they didn't try to shave every penny off the quality here. I mean, they specifically went there and got that iconic American strap maker to make this strap. And it's supple. The lining is like suede. I was just very happy. So when I first opened it again, when I saw the strap and I saw the name, I immediately knew that was Red Wing shoes. I was like, okay. The dial itself, I like. The burgundy goes well with my skin tone, so that's a plus. And it's just a very comfortable all-around watch. Now, the downsides I can say is that, you know, this is not a luxury watch, right? So when you wind it, you know it's not a luxury watch because you'll kind of hear it. It feels kind of like grainy, kind of like you get on inexpensive automatic watches. Also, since I've been wearing this watch for a while, I noticed that it has some rotor noise to it. You'll hear it occasionally. You know, if you're in a quiet room in an office or something, I noticed that sometimes you'll just hear like the rotor is spinning. It's not loud enough to be really distracting. It's just random. But then you got to go back and say, okay, what am I getting here? So people, you got to have realistic expectations for, like, you know, a $300 watch. You can't really be complaining about rotor wobble and stuff like that, and, you know, trying to pinpoint everything wrong with the crown. Like, it is what it is. You got to just go with it. So in closing, I would like to say that I think the watch is good at around 200, maybe 250. Again, in my collection, it fills a place of having a burgundy dial, because I've always wanted a watch with a burgundy dial. It's relatively inexpensive, so you don't really have to worry about babying it. If you spend $200 for it and you sell it for $150, you know, because you get tired of it, you're not really losing now.